Alright, namaste boobies. Happy Freya's Day. Embodying Freya and Friday. She is the goddess of love, of beauty, but don't get it twisted. She's also the goddess of war and death. So, celebrating her by wearing some gold jewelry, self-love, and empowerment, right? So, I will be doing the weekend forecast for September 18th through the 20th. What we'll be diving into is love, finances, and inner healing, and what inner work needs to be done. So yeah, let's get it poppin', shall we? Bippity boppity boop. All right, namaste. So we will be doing this weekend's forecast September 18th through September 20th, 2020. Just remember, time is fluid, so this could already had happened to you, happening to you currently, or will be happening to you in the near future. Energies can be vice versa or interchangeable, because yeah, time is not linear. So first we'll dive right into love. What aspects of love for this weekend? All right, love for this weekend. Woo! Sparks fly, it's like electricity, I'm eyeing that. Okay. These are too many cards. Okay, any other messages when it comes to love? Oof, so many cards want to come out. But yeah, that's like an old Hillary Duff song, so channeled message there. I forget the name of the song, but whatever, y'all could Google it, right? Alrighty. Let's see, wants to come out. Okay, that one. Alrighty, so let's see what we got here. Ooh. Okay. So for some of you guys, what I'm getting is this relationship wants to be taken to the next level. This is very passionate, fiery energy. You could possibly be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some reason, I wanted to say Capricorn. But regardless of the sign, this is very passionate, fiery energy. This is a soulmate connection over here with psychic memory. You guys have shared past life connections. I know you guys want to be moving on to the next level, but there's some things that needs to be talked about and navigated through before Butterfree could be turned upright. There's a very balanced situation here when it comes to this person. You guys are very playful and childlike, but at the same time, it's very, serious as well as that. With Eakins here, moves silently and eats the eggs of birds, of which Pidgey and Sparrow whole. Wow, interesting. Okay. This reminds me of the sperm and the egg. So spirit babies have been just out and about. So what this is telling me is please be mindful and be careful. If you don't want a baby, if you do, this is the best time for fertility. It is Freya's day. It's about fertility. She is the goddess of love and fertility. So being mindful of that. So if you want a baby, go ahead and start. But also what I'm getting here is wanting it to be taken to the next level. So let's say you guys do want a baby, talk about that's different stuff. The reason why it's probably there's a blockage there is maybe because you guys got to talk about, children and how to raise the child and, whatnot. So Sandslash here, it says curls up into a spiny ball when threatened. It can roll while covered and to attack and escape. So when things come up, there might be some things that you want to like, like hide as well. But, if you want a serious relationship, you must go through it together and not hide and run away from that situation. It's not about curling up. There's some conversations here that need to be talked about possibly. So like I said, if it's about a child, if not, then like just talking about the future with one another, like where you guys stand, like you guys see yourself like living with one another down the line. If not, like what are your views on children? Do you want children or not? So that's something that's to be said about within this weekend's forecast here. But like I said, it's just wanting to take things to the next level. There's going to be a lot of passion and fiery energy here. Alrighty, thank you, Freya, for that message on love. All right, let's move on to finances. Finances and career. Finances and career. Ooh, before I go. Alrighty, finances and career. What I'm getting so far is just making sure everything's in order. Finances and career. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's just interesting. We have drowsy, Bellsprout, over here, finances and career for this weekend. Ooh, another, wow, okay. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, so when it comes to finances and career, you're getting a message that probably it's not like, again, taking your time, like really making sure everything is in order before just launching is what I'm getting. So with Bellsprout, okay, so we have Bellsprout in reverse, Drowsy, Menopod, Psychic Energy reverse, Eevee, and Diglett. So with Bellsprout here, a carnivorous Pokemon that traps and eats bugs. It uses its root feet to soak up needs of moisture. So this is like about you really getting into the roots. So if you guys are working on your finances and there's been some like blockages or lack when it comes to finances, it's like really getting to the root. It's like, yes, you want to, yes, you're saying that you want this abundance, but like if you're not receiving it, what like psychic blocks, what like etheric blocks are there? Like, where is this coming from? Is it coming from lack? Is it coming from, your relationship with money? It's time to go to the roots of things and really working your friendship with money. There's some aspect of the astral realm here with Drowsy. Puts enemies to sleep and then eats their dreams. Occasionally gets stuck from eating bad dreams. So what I'm getting is also like a form of money magic is like, how can you be using your time wisely? Like during this time of like really just getting in touch with your money magic, like, the time that you could be sleeping, the time that you are napping or sleeping probably is the time where you could really be working on that as well. And like, with food possibly, but also you might be getting some messages from the astral realm. Obviously, sleep if your body needs it, right? But it comes to a point like, are you just sleeping just to sleep? You guys are in a cocoon process, right? You guys are shedding. You guys are really just, You know, this is either where your career is at right now, going through the transformational period, like really just making sure everything's okay before you could fly. Yeah, because the next step is evolution, you evolving, you taking the lessons, you doing the inner work with that, and you guys are ready to like come out under the ground. With Diglett here, it says lives below 3 feet underground where it feeds on plant roots. It sometimes appears above ground. So yeah, remember the roots again. This is like you working on your roots before you could come out and become Evie. And there's so many different possible evolutions. So there's so many different different financial opportunities for you, and you just really have to work hard to get there. You know, whether it's you with just personal life finances or career wise, is just like making sure all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed, making sure everything's okay, because during this process of menopause here. Alrighty, thank you. All right, moving on to inner growth. All right, I just saw Caterpie, so just the beginning stages of an awakening, whether you are beginning, you're newly awakened, whether you already are on the awakening journey and process, the ascension journey, we always go through new awakenings, don't we, people? Alrighty, so inner growth. Message for this weekend. Durance and Sandshrew. Yeah, it's time to move away from a situation that is like, yeah, we're of a tower moment here. So whether a tower moment is happening to you or leaving before a tower moment happens to you, it's a time for you to really just come back into yourself. Yeah, with Sandshrew here, it burrows deep underground in arid locations far from water. It only emerges to hunt for food. So it's kind of like you leaving a situation and you just kind of going in your cocoon phase, kind of just hiding away. But, you know, there is this hiding away from water, which is, yeah, look, I split the deck and it's rough sea in reverse. Hiding away from water. Water is equal emotions. With rough sea here, it is in reverse. So if this is upright, I could tell like this is going to be like a rough ride, but no, like it's not going to be a rough time if you really just deal with your emotions here. Inner growth. What to do about this mode. Cosmos. Yeah, this is really a time for you to connect with the cosmos, right? With source, with God, the angels, whomever you believe in. Because you are unaware, right? Unaware of the cosmic energies that are probably around you. You are being guided, you are being looked out for, you are being taken care of. This tower moment might have been a surprise attack here. Even though its helpless, ghastly body can be blown away by the slightest breeze, it doesn't seem to care. This is you just, you know, because this came out stuck. This is kind of just like having the attitude of taking care, like really just processing the emotions of this tower moment, but then also embodying not caring. So it might take some time, but you guys got it. So let's see, any other messages for this weekend? Okay. So this moment here probably started a chain effect during the Pisces full moon, or possibly the Virgo new moon. I mean, yeah, Pisces full moon that happened a little while ago, and the Virgo new moon with Grimmer here. Yeah, this is kind of like a shocking moment. This really did shock you over here. Appears in filthy areas, dies by sucking the polluted smudge that is pumped out of factories. So this is kind of just like the dark, the ugly and whatnot, and just really processing it. But just know that the universe is not working against you. It's for your own evolution. It's for your own healing journey, for your own process. Also, like, I feel like you guys aren't really tapping into your psychic abilities here and really tapping in. Like, you could really, like, the separation is an illusion. Okay, so it's not like, oh, like, you know, whomever you believe in, God, angels, source, any external beings, they are inside of you. They are a piece of you. There is no disconnection there. It's not like, oh, they're so far away they can't hear me. No, they are right here. With angels, they do not intervene with free will. They can only intervene if you call upon them. So call upon them if you may, your guides, your ancestors, angels, source, any deities you like to work with, and just start connecting with them, and they will show you the way of the processing that needs to be done. They are supporting you at this time. Alrighty, and let's do a bonus. Any other, thank you for that. Any other messages for this weekend? Venerea lives in shadow of the tall trees and eats insects. It only attracted by light in the dark. Ooh, okay, so there might be some travel during this weekend, and I feel like there's just some like nightly stuff that's gonna happen. So travel during the nighttime. I feel like this is very fiendish energy, so okay, any other messages this weekend? Mantine. Okay, well, elegantly swimming at sea, it ignores what's clinging onto its tail to feed for scraps. And with Mankey here, yeah, kind of just like, you know, being mindful of driving at nighttime. There might be some drivers here, but also I feel like there is going to be some, like, I feel like there's going to be some like late night driving. Obviously, like, stuff is probably not open. It's, you know, and all that jazz, you know, riding with somebody you love and care for, but just being mindful of aggressive drivers as well. And with Psychic Cube, I wanted to say 10 with 1 in reverse. So turn on the radio and see what messages you get here. Alrighty, well, thank you so much, boobies. I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in to this forecast. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. The more love you give me, the more love I can give back to you. My books are open. DM me on Twitter or Instagram, and I will attach my email below. Thank you so much. If you don't like a personal reading, and feel free to tip, they're very much appreciated. Whatever you give to me comes back to you times 10, and affirm it. Thank you, boobies. I love you so much. Bye.